Testing the microphone. Testing the microphone. Alright, how does this sound? Alright, how does this sound? Okay, how does this sound? Okay, how does this sound? Okay, this should be close. Okay, this should be close. Alright, we'll try that. Okay. Welcome, everyone, back to the stream. I didn't really get too much done for the stream stuff itself. But Trey is still working good. Well, we did get somewhere with trying to get eye tracker tech. Oh, did my heater turn off already? Let me... Just already with the weather slightly cooling, I'm already getting cold. It's a travesty. Sorry, I was sending a message real quick, reading what they were kind of hesitant to be posting my link anywhere because so far majority of it has just attracted people who are trying to sell me things or get me to join their streamer equivalent of multi-level marketing schemes. And I've dealt with at least one or two that were being weirdly elitist, snobbish even, and gatekeeping, which seems like a weird thing to be doing for content creation stuff, but what do I know? I'm new to this field. I don't know how cutthroat it really is. Which reminds me, I should really start watching more, or really I should just start watching like any content creation advice stuff. I have a few saved, I just haven't watched them yet. Would probably be helpful. Okay, well, no reason why we can't get started early. Typical, we'll do our morning ritual and then we will be continuing Dishonored. Seem to be making some good headway in there. We're definitely going to be pivoting from only stealth. It might give us a bad ending, but I'd rather have fun and get a bad ending than not have fun for a little bit of payoff. Alright. Do go on. That's how I talk. Am I gonna get called out here? Sober. Tail. Are we talking like chatter? Chatterbox? Hey, hey. Dude, we got Yapper. Glory knows on that. Quack. Darn. Eloquent? Oh, yeah. Well, it would have been. Gift of Gab. Gabby. Oh. That was just kind of a guess. Audible. Voluble. That was just a guess. What is that? V-O-L-U. Voluble? talking fluently, readily, or incessantly?
Voluble.
Voluble. I see. How loquacious. Wait, speaking of which. Loquacious. No. Yeah. Haha. Talkative. Verbose. Just like me, for real, for real. Hey, we did good on that one. Didn't even need any hints. What? What? Did they put a paywall behind tiles? That's cringe. That better not be a continuing thing. Lower. Yeah, higher? No, higher. Latudium. Muscovium. Ooh. Oh. I don't remember which. I think it's Argon. Oh. Right, radium's down here, so that could be a possible one. Oh. Oh, damn. I don't actually know for sure. No, Krypton is one of these two, I think. Lead is somewhere in here, I think. Nope. There we go. Oh, it could be one of these two. Oh, man. What? Oh, platinum's down there, so technically it would... Okay. Palladium? Damn. Damn. I think strontium's one of these, though. Hey! Ytterium. What? No. Piss off. The hell? Is this like... Okay, we're gonna pause that. We need to see if these other ones got blocked out. Okay, that one's good. What the hell? That's so ass. Oh wait, sorry. No, go home. Hold up. Need to check this bullshit out. Yeah. No, piss off. We adapt. We overcome. Yeah, sure, what does this one look like? And then compare that to this. Okay. Yeah, I was born near Seattle. Yeah, we'll integrate that one then. Just lost some ad traffic. I guess I had ad blocker on anyways, so kind of a moot point maybe. Oh, Helldivers 2 announcement. Oh, Dust Devil's War Bond just dropped. Nice. Yeah, we can get that updated in the meantime, right? Maybe it's not out quite yet. Visions of the Shroud. Man, I really need to get back into Stellaris. It's been a long time. How do you pause this? Can you pause this? Whatever. Okay, well, shit. What's this? Place every domino in the right spot. To meet the... You know, no, I don't feel like doing that. I'm so mad because I was getting so good at this. Ugh. This says a lot about our society. Okay. Oh, I swapped up some of the chat settings. So hopefully it's a little less authoritarian. Though, you never know. Am I gonna go on a power trip one day? Maybe. Oh, look outside got an update. So, that could also get integrated into our bin of random games. I love that game so much. Actually obsessed. R.I.P. I'm a little irritated from, yes, I was talking, I guess, about some activities that I have to be taking part in. Like, I have to do a speech therapy thing. Not so much necessarily because I have, like, speech issues, but because I'm trying to get the eye tracking technology, and the only way that we can really get that is by demonstrating that my disease is going to get to the point where I can't use my phone adequately, since my fine motor skills are going to get destroyed over time, which is depressing to think about, so we don't dwell on that too long. But we need to make that kind of argument, which it's not wrong. It's not like we're gassing the system or whatever, trying to rig it for like free crap. But like, I am gonna eventually get too weak. It's already kind of hard to use my phone some days. So, if there was an emergency, then that would not be very good. Man, that really irritates me. I guess, if nothing else, it shaves off some of the time for getting into the game. I ate breakfast and had coffee. I guess some of my medication does have drowsiness effects. Oh man. Sorry. Okay, let's just go ahead and turn this on. Oh. Well, I'll take it. How did they come to that conclusion? I have no idea how they came up with that. Like, I'm not really complaining, but what's going on, man? What is my rationale for this? But before we start randomly guessing, we should probably look to see if there's any that are available to pick out. So it's not looking like it. Okay. I didn't really have any like intuition going on there other than that there's a 50-50. Although yeah, I didn't really have any solid reasoning for that stuff. So okay, so like this thing with 6. From this perspective, 6 has an equal probability of being on either of these, but was a probability of 6 being on this row out of these 4 versus these 2. So, like, would that mean that this is the most likely? I've been told that there are these proper Sudoku. There is a way of logically deducing the solution. I'm just not good at logic. Damn. Did that sacrifice actually help us at all? Like, if you're gonna make an error, deliberately make it a worthwhile error, but we might not have achieved that. Damn. I probably, if I'd looked harder, probably would have saw something before making a second error. I'm not really feeling it. Zach, how did you get that in there? Huh? Okay, well... They are doing right-way driving. I see a street address anywhere. I don't know, Florida maybe? EL Medical Clinic. Where are we? We got like trapped in some suburbia hellscape. Who are you looking at? Nondescript shirt. I don't know, man. Oh, shit. Couldn't have been more wrong. Well, we got cacti, so... around the equator, roughly. Lago. Santa Gianova. I don't know. I just... Damn. We are not doing good this time. Well, that does narrow things down a bit for us, at least. What is this, the embassy? I don't know if it's the embassy necessarily. Definitely in the sea countries. Dhaka? Bangladesh. I'm compelled to say this is actually Vietnam. I don't know, we can start with Ho Chi Minh City. Though... we'll take a glance over here just in case. Oh! Never mind. '85 Clushan Avenue. Nice. We're gonna look that up real quick. Yeah, animal of the day. And I'm gonna look that up on my phone real quick. I was looking at leaf blight the other day. Ooh, light, no fire. That could be a cool game. Interesting. Alright, anyways. GeoGuessr. Rules. Where you can't move the camera? No movement, panning, or zooming nodes? Bro, I'm barely good at it as it is. Okay, official community rules. Wind trading. You cannot use Google, external maps, or other websites to find location. Okay, so most consistent rule is no outside sources, which, okay, fair enough. I shouldn't do that anymore. It was a little cheeky. Alright, anyways. Okay, where are we? I guess if that's the case, we really shouldn't do that for any of these, right? Kind of like defeats purpose. Fair enough. No more scumbagging. Alright, do... I say that, and then we're gonna get to mystery plants. I'm just gonna be completely baffled. Human. The bony fish. Catfish. Oh. Telostea, members of which are known as telos, is by far the largest group of ray-finned fishes, with 96% of all extant species of fish. Which the Telostea, which is variously considered a division or an infraclass in different taxonomic systems, include over 26,000 species that are arranged in about 40 orders and 488 families. Holy cow. Gar? Freshwater polyp? What is that? Yeah, okay, but what is this? Hydrogarus is a small hydroid. 10mm. Huh? Anyways, okay. Wait, what is it just a... Nice. Okay, we know fish, right? Do I know fish? sunfish. Now, what are those kind of fish called? Clownfish. Oh. Eutelistea, whose members are known as euletocytes. Nah, that Cladobonia fish within the Telestea that evolved some 240 million years ago, although the oldest known fossils remain are only from the early Cretaceous period. Looks like a salmon. Oh. We're getting close, I think. Some is a family of ray-finned fish, the only extant members of the suborder Salmonidea, consisting of 11 extant genera and over 200 species, collectively known as salmonids or salmonoids. Family includes salmon, trout, char. Is that what I was thinking of? Raylines, freshwater whitefish, taimans, and lemons. Never heard that before. All cold water, mid-level predatory fish that inhabit the subarctic and cool temperate waters of the northern hemisphere. Interesting. Wait, what's trout? Hey! Rainbow trout. The rainbow trout is a species of trout native to cold water tributaries of the Pacific Ocean in North America and Asia. The steelhead is an andronomous sea-run form of the coastal rainbow trout. Oh. Cool. Bro, they put this one behind a paywall. I'm gonna not be happy about it. Dude, ice caps, tangled tea bag, blah blah blah. Things that you dip in water. Things that make tea. Teacup, tea kettle. Tea bag. Tea water. I don't think that's how that works. Rock. Diamond, ice cap, steel. That was Cantab. Makeshift? Web, water. Cyberspace, net, web. Got tangle, net, web, and snare. You can try that. Places to get trapped. I mean, it's not wrong. I was thinking of like internet terms, but yeah, that was kind of stretch anyways. Things that you boil. Nails, though. Mm. Oh, crap. Oh. Endings with keyboard keys. Oh. Oh. That's sadistic. Okay, what are these then? Steel, rock, nails, diamond. Okay, well, hard as nails, rock hard. Hard, as hard as diamond. Hard as, yeah, okay. Used for tea. Okay, I was thinking that was a little too obvious, but I'll take it. Okay, what do we got here? Cocoa Puffs. Work units. Hour. ETC. Or no. Source. Stomach malady. Tips for journalists. Along came Polly. Blogs. Oh. Hmm. Leads. Tend. Ersatz? No. What would this one be? work unit. So it's not logs. Something like with GS. Maybe it's an abbreviation. Jaundice. Seattle Times Games. What do we got there, actually? Maybe. Oh, these are just like different kinds of Sudoku, though. I don't know about that one. Yeah, never mind. Anyways, stomach malady. Right, give me a hint for this. Reveal that letter. What? Okay, so this is quote. Still don't know for that. This is almost. Oh, ulcer. Tully? No idea what that is. Ergs? Ergs. What is that? A unit of work or energy of one dyne is a point. Its point of application moves 1 centimeter. 1 dyne acting on a mass of 1 gram. I don't remember that coming up in Greek for power or force. Maybe they only talk about that in physics 2, unless. I don't know. Bonus. No, we'll stick with ocean. Okay. No, okay. Sorry. Not joints. Fruit. That has wiped out quite a few vowels. Would they count zip it? Divot? Hands with an E. Go for words that end in IT. I'm getting nothing, man.
Okay.
Yeah, this is just to get some other things. S something XXIT with an L somewhere in there. S. Mm. It's not. No, I wouldn't be there again. We already confirmed that. Split. Oh. Yeah, that got close. Okay. Rice, saffron, sugar, rose water, slivered almonds, cardamom, rice pudding. I don't know. Where does saffron come from? Isn't it like Afghanistan? Iran. Yeah, I'd try it. Navy beans, ham hock, onion, celery, garlic, parsley, salt, black pepper, water, and potato. Interesting. Never heard of this tradition. It sounds like, I don't know, something Dutch? Really? What? What? Indicate that menu staple. The dish is simple, blah blah blah. A Senate resolution. I've literally never heard of this before. Of course, our Senate would have the blandest ass dish possible. Ooh. Cut jam is a delectable chocolate sponge cake layered in with rich chocolate cream. Dessert's composition showcases a velvety smooth filling, nestled between layers of moist cake, all covered with a glossy glaze of dark chocolate. Often served in rectangular slices, it combines creaminess with a hint of bitterness from the dark chocolate, creating a delightful burst of flavors and textures in every bite. French? Um... Lithuania. Hungary? Yeah, I'd try it. That looks awesome. Yeah, sure. Let's do that. Get rid of what beats rock. Didn't I already did that. Oh, okay. That's a close one. That looks good. You can't compare a candy to a dish. I'm sure that tastes good. The color is very off-putting, though. You can barely see that. Oh, this will be a close one, I think. I want to go with steamy, though. Prawn roll? A patis. What's that? Ricotta or mushy peas? Ew. Ew. No thanks. You got me fucked up. What? There are some much braver people out there than I. Aji or Japonia? That looks good. I've never had clam or mussels. I think I've had scallop. Cellophane noodles. Stuffing tofu pockets with a mixture of seasoned ground pork and cellophane noodles. Stuffed tofu pockets are then steamed until completion. Hot and dew. Yeah, let's go. Okay. A rose for the goddess. Well, crap. Apple. Sunflower. Tulip. Ooh, tiger lily. No, damn. It's never the tiger lilies. We are not off to a good start. Ollie? Spearmint. Mistletoe. Really? Ebony. Alright, I need a hint. I got no idea where we're going. Okay, legumes. I can kind of work with that. Let's go with like hazelnut. Peanuts? Okay, okay. The bean family. It includes trees, shrubs, and perennials. What? Compound stipulate leaves. That looks like is that looks like lavender. No, definitely not lavender. Okay. Black bean. Black-eyed peas. What a name. Bean. The common bean. Okay, okay, give me another hint. What? What? What am I supposed to do with that? Am I serotonin? Okay, they gave us like no information. We gotta like see what this is. Vaguely. What? Okay, I think that might be an error on their end then, right? What are we looking at here? I think my family is here. And then mute the mic real quick. Well, didn't really get many W's today, so we're gonna take that one. Let's get into Dishonored. I think that was them leaving. Yeah, I think that was them. Okay. Right. One moment. Why is it always like this? Okay. And why did that reset? That's annoying. Alright, let me change the scene real quick. Okay. I think we're good to go. Overseer Campbell leads the city's militant faction. As a close ally to the Lord Regent, Campbell is completely corrupt and holds the secret to Emily's location. Infiltrate the office of the High Overseer, steal Campbell's journal, and eliminate him. An ally to the Loyalists, Martin is being held there. Free him and allow him to escape. I think we already did that part. Mm, oh, cannibal game. Fun. Okay, do we have any notification stuff we need to get out of the way? I think we're good. Just double check. Oh, B is an army. Oh. Not impressing dudes with calisthenics. Sorry. Vent channel is giving dating advice, and we've got anything from a purist who also is talking about entertainment workers. Another one that is a white nationalist that dog whistles as a conservative, a vegan, with zero qualms of dropping the slurs. Then shampoo, then conditioner, then product. That's crazy thing to say. Pick your brand of school shoes or aesthetic. That's incredibly cursed. Do you ask for their Discord on the first date? Oh, right, the coach arc. Oh, homewrecker potential. Stars aligning. Parentheses, wife out of town, and him being able to. You are a young, attractive woman who's giving him attention. Hookup is like kissing for me. What? Okay, okay. I need to detach from Discord. Uh-oh. Likely. Oh, yeah. Nope, that's a sensitive topic. All right. Enough of that nonsense. 2 hours in, and we're now starting to play the game. I am good at
May all
streaming.
the spirits guide you, and may our enemy's head hit the floor without you taking a scratch.
Okay. Blink. Dark. Fire. Heart. Blood.
Once they are brought here, they never leave. The overseers always find the guilt they seek.
Hmm. Right, we decided to just go full maximum kill. No more mercy. Devouring Swarm. And then Bloodthirsty. That one looks pretty based. Though... yeah, okay. Anyways. Yeah, I know. You know, we're gonna turn that off. Stealth. Haters fired the first shot, but Bottle Street Gang fired the last. Okay, bud.
I was just reading in the archive about the Heretics brand. It sounds painful. Have you ever seen the ritual?
I've never seen the Heretics brand used. No, it's a rare occurrence. But I did spy the face of one so branded. A former member of our order, of course. Out on a retreat, we passed through a fishing town and saw him begging.
What were his crimes?
Who can say? The brand is reserved for an overseer, or even the High Overseer himself, who violates our codes and must be cast out permanently. Remember the 7 strictures, and you never need worry about such matters.
I will, brother.
Is that too quiet for y'all? Let me check the volume real quick. Okay, that should be a good volume.
Should we gather for whiskey and cigars tonight?
Yeah, it's better.
Indeed, I believe so.
Did we upgrade Dark Vision all the way? It looks like we, yeah, I think we did. Why can't I throw it? That's cringe. What, do you want me to, like, put it down and throw a fucking bottle near it? I don't think so.
Find you. Someone get over.
Gun. Gun.
Assassin, help!
Fire.
Take this!
Oh. Nice. Could have gone a little smoother, but that's okay. Okay, I forgot that button. Quite a few grenades. Hey, rats. Ratus, ratus. Oh, right, there's a... Tivian ore. What do you mean I can't open it from this side? That's a little silly. Stealth.
Where have the overseers gone? They wade through chest-high waters with their hounds.
Colonel's visit. Wayland, Captain Colonel, and his retinue will be here this evening. See that they are allowed through the checkpoint without incident. I would like him in a fair mood when I have drinks with him in the meeting chamber. Also, be prepared to defend the checkpoint from the inside should things go awry with negotiations. Not that I expect they should, but I want your overseers prepared in case Colonel and his men live up to the City Watch's reputation. Wait, haven't I been here? L. Stealth. Take that. Blood. Blood? Pocket change. Yeah, we've been through here already. Oh well. I gotta say, the dark vision is not all that it's cracked up to be. At least as far as touting its ability to see enemies. Copper wire.
I don't see Campbell's journal anywhere, brother. This is folly, I tell you. If he catches us in here...
I've told you 100 times. Campbell is upstairs meeting with the captain of the watch. He'll be busy for hours. Now keep looking.
And I've told you 100 times, Archer, that I am certain he keeps the Black Book on his person at all times. We went to the trouble of breaking into Campbell's sanctum for nothing.
Listen, what was that?
You can stay and find out, but not...
Stealth.
the outsider himself has these 5 attributes by which he hopes to defeat the righteous. He is patient, for he waits every hour of our lives for a moment's or carelessness, that he may enter our hearts. He is subtle, for many do his work and know it not. He is strong, and only by utmost striving can he be resisted. He is various, for there are 7 gates by which he may enter a man's heart, and 70 kinds of spirits which live on and beneath the earth. And the arts and tricks of black magic are without number. And he is eternal, for he has lived long ages before we are born, and will continue thus long after we are dust.
Overseer Sturgis, my youngest sister lives with my wife and me, but does not cook or clean. She thinks on curious subjects, machinery and numerical calculations. And only yesterday she spoke of a wish to read a book. What shall I do?
This is very troubling, for such a young lady is easy prey to the outsider. If not already within his grasp, watch her carefully for signs of it. She may fall into fit, or be heard speaking to the empty air, or laugh or cry without provocation. Perhaps a disfigured man may come and inquire after her. Or you might discover small items in the house, branded as if by intense heat. Or the bones of rats may be found in her bedclothes. Be wary.
Overseer Sturgis, is the outsider a winged serpent?
Well, Coriander of Morley wrote that such serpents are kin to the whales and leviathans. And indeed, sailors off the shores of Pandysia tell of great winged shapes seen circling far inland, if such reports are to be believed. But the outsider is something else, not of flesh. A being that haunts creation from first to last, incorporeal, but not without force and influence. And so, briefly and in conclusion, not a winged serpent.
In dreams, I have seen my hands raised against my own child. Has the outsider already corrupted me?
In the life of High Overseer Perry, it is written that the great man conversed with the outsider in dreams. So it is true that he may walk there. But as to raising the hand, it is not always wrong to do so. I myself benefited by many a chastisement in my youth. Many indeed, and not lacking in enthusiasm.
Yeah, that's totally why you're such a moral, virtuous person. I'm gonna kill him. The guy that hesitated, that guy, he might live. That dude, though, super dead. Wag. Acquired.
All these rats crawling all over everything. Half the city's dead. We won't make it 3 more months. Damn! Someone get help! Someone get over here!
Fire.
Die, damn it!
Oh, that was just a guy. Oops. Well, these things do happen in war. And in the conflicts against tyranny. Tragic. Rotten pears, my favorite. Stealth. Nice. That was satisfying. I like that. These guys like explosives, it seems. Non-explosive grenades. Ain't that something? Where'd that one go? It just went into the back rooms. Okay. Stealth. Gross. That's so unsanitary. Fire. Fire? Blood. Blood? Fire. Okay, so it's some kind of getting the inputs mixed up. If we're moving. That's a little problematic. Stomach built like a hyena. Backyard. Okay, we're gonna clear out this area as much as we can, and then we'll go check out the other kennel and the backyard. In that order. I see. Stealth. Oh shit. That was good attention to detail. I didn't anticipate that. Oh. Ooh, lore. Well, don't mind if I do. Oh. Dark. Dark. Okay, maybe if we have it hold longer, that would make it do it. You are here. Your square. Memorial room. Other memorial room, main hall. Backyard. The kennels. Meeting chamber. Archive. Interrogation room. Cool. Shit. Oh! I didn't press right button combos. It's tragic. Oh, that's not too bad.
Did you get caught in the lockdown last night?
Nice.
Back to the beginning. It was Martin's plot to break him out of Coldridge Prison. That's clear enough. But why Corvo? The one man feared throughout the Empire. He's as bloody-minded as they say. Left a trail of bodies. And the way he dodged the axe, we can't rule out black magic. He had help, yes, but how far does it go? The trail goes to Martin, but Martin knows everyone. Everywhere. Not to the flooded district, surely. Or did he? The sewers are a rat's nest. And once he reached the river, he...
Nice. Movements of Corvo at Tenno. Known movements. Returned after an official deployment of roughly 2 months. Is my heater still on? After departure from Gristol, mission includes stops at other major isles at the behest of the Empress Jasmine Caldwin. Arrived bearing ill news. Immediately apprehended for her murder. Last confirmed sighting. Entered sewers under Coldridge Prison after escaping execution under unusual circumstances. Testimony from citizenry. Trey Dover. Moderate, unconfirmed competence. Person matching subject description seen conversing with unknown woman near front gates of the Academy of Natural Philosophy. What? Benjamin Harley. Low, unconfirmed. Person matching subject description seen fraternizing with Oxfords just outside the city. Charlotte Cadenhead. Low, secondhand. Overheard conversation implying one of the parties involved having had knowledge of subject. Suspected alliances, none known. Recommendation, search the estate district based on subject's prior position of authority and privilege. Tisk tisk. Trials of Aptitude. Yeah, we already read that. Disposition log 73826. Case of Agatha Harcourt. Disposition from Mary Wallace. I smelled a peculiar stench coming from Agatha's window one night. As I looked in the window, I saw her burning over a fire the bones of something small, along with clumps of hair. Disposition from Herbert Alcott. On several evenings, as I came home from work, I saw Agatha peering at me unnaturally from behind her curtains. On the 5th day, I felt a pain in my stomach upon approaching her home. Agatha's home was searched. Several outlawed items were found, and Agatha was caught as she attempted to flee from the back door. Her interrogation yielded little of use. Home and property seized for the Abbey. Remains cremated. Oh. I like my spatial awareness. Thank you very much. Shouldn't we, like, burn this building down? It's not like he didn't know there was a secret police. There's no way he didn't. Nice. On branding heretics. The heretic brand is reserved for those overseers who have committed heinous acts against the order but have not broken codes that would otherwise result in execution. No contact, aid, or shelter can be given to one bearing the brand. That person is forevermore unwelcome to the Abbey and its affiliates. When used, the brand is applied to the forehead, so all can see the signs of the recipient. The chemical compound acts immediately, scarring the heretic for the remainder of life. The interrogation room here at the office of the High Overseer stands ready for branding rituals should the need arise. The recipient must be strapped into the interrogation chair and restrained as the brand is applied. The heretic brand itself is to be stored in the same room. Non-lethal. I mean, I've already been killing a lot of people. Archibald Pilling, effigy of the Lord Regent. Sentence of 3 years of imprisonment at Coldridge. Beatrice Gould. Collection of animal schools carved with pictographic sigils. Home confiscated. Charles Hanley, Book of Rituals. Home and property seized. Banished to the flooded district. That's rough, buddy. Stealth. Tynan Wallace. Spending 2 years in the company of heretics, the insane, and those rare, black-hearted villains who were truly practitioners of magic. I can say with truth that I have seen such deeds as to break the minds of most. While the trials and burnings weigh heavily upon my heart, I must chronicle what has been a unique opportunity to witness the multifarious perversions that the outsider bestows upon those who seek his black counsel. Many of those we faced were accused of bewitching their neighbor or family, controlling them from afar, or even working around in their skins. And I have seen this with my own eyes, as one woman slid into the form of another, prowling unseen until a vigilant overseer struck down both the witch and her host. Others, detailed in here, were found to stand in 2 places seemingly at once, or to vanish from one place and appear in another. Our work was dire, we knew. For if the followers of the outsider can truly inhabit the skin of another, or move from place to place like the wind, then how can we hope to erect walls to keep him out? It was these trials that first led us to investigate barriers beyond the physical. Oh. Interesting. Bolts. Non-branding heretics. Sleep darts.
What we have is a man, aged 30 perhaps, slender, unusual tattooing on the face and chest, probably superstitious heresy, wearing some sort of industrial mask when we brought him in, stolen out of one of the whaling factories from the look of it. You're one of Dowd's men, aren't you? Caught at last? Give us a name at least. What's wrong with his eyes? Opium? Laudanum? Are you with us? What's he doing? Some kind of fit? He's gone. Here it is, a pin, hidden in one of his gloves. Subject has administered some kind of poison. The effects seem to have been lethal.
You didn't... Well, okay, you guys just suck at interrogating that. Well, there. Sweet. Maybe I'll brand him and kill him. How about that? You get the best of both worlds, you know? What? For what purpose? I don't think there's anyone in here, or near here. Well, there's definitely no one here now. Stealth? I think that's all of it. Backyard. Hell yeah. Oh, there they are. The Seven Strictures. Excerpt from a commonly distributed overview of the Seven Strictures. Surround your innermost being with these strictures and you will be safe. The Seven Strictures are our core principles taught and reinforced by overseers across the Isles. From these principles stem all manners of rules, social codes, and beliefs about the cosmos. The Seven Strictures. The wandering gaze, the lying tongue, the restless hand, the roving feet, the rampant hunger, the wanton flesh, the errant mind. All these behaviors must be restricted in order to keep one's heart free from malevolent influences. They are the inroads of the outsider. Interesting. His words will drive us ever onward. Founder of the order, wrote reform and tradition, knife driven through his eye during the siege of Whitecliff. May his light guide our path through the murk. Instrumental in the construction of the Abbey, his deft hands illuminated early copies of the Seven Strictures. Consumed by fever in his bed. Contributed several chapters of the sayings of the overseers, introduced the right of the watchful eye. His hand will ever be on our shoulders. Fell down a flight of stairs. A pillar of justice standing above the clouds of iniquity, wrote the opening of the litany of the Whitecliff, taken by consumptive illness. His sacrifices will never be forgotten. First overseer to personally encounter and combat an incarnation of the outsider. Went missing during the Fugue Feast. His body was never found. He was a blade held aloft for the everyman, aided in hiding the Book of Strictures from being burned by enemy fires, run through with a spear during the siege of Whitecliff. there's like multiple sieges of Whitecliff. His mind was a sharp light piercing the gloom. First to discover the discordant scale. A champion against the forces of corruption. Died testing a harness designed to protect its wearer from high falls. He drove back to darkness, so we might have peace. First overseer to forge into Pandysia, to purge darkness wherever it might be found. Died of plague. Cremated with Holger's opal to honor his battle with the plague. R.I.P. Her insights aligned us in our time of greatest need. First woman inducted, founded the oracular order, succumbed to madness. By his innovation do our ranks now swell. Initiated trials of aptitude, defenestrated during the night of flung shutters. His fires left nothing behind but the righteous and true. Led the first of the great trials, tortured and burned over 1,000 heretics. Died in bed of old age. Damn. Her inquisitive mind left nowhere for corruption to hide. First woman of southern blood to join the order. Opened relations with Serkonos and founded an oracular chapel there. Assassinated by agents of the Outsider. Damn. That sucks.
Somewhere near, a man has just taken his last breath. His eyes are still open.
I hear the watch is having trouble. Men will come offline.
Well, fuck.
You! Who are you?
Alright, maybe we retry that.
Flank him! Rush it! Take it!
I kinda wanna do the heretic thing.
You made someone a widow, damn you! I trust your trip was uneventful.
Stealth. 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 How did he get down there? Oh. Okay, well that's cool. The 7 structures. Huh? How do you get down there? Stealth. Pocket change. I'm curious, could you have gotten up here this whole time? Doesn't look like it. Stealth. I feel kind of dumb right now. How did he get down there? Oh. Wow. I feel really dumb. Stealth.
Just see what happens if I get another crack. Let's just see what happens if I get another crack at this guy. Let's just see what happens if I get another crack at this guy. Stop! You! Who are
Fuck.
you?
Ow! Fucker. Stealth.
Stop playing and come out at once. All right, you get off this time.
NPC behavior.
Let's just see what happens if I get another crack at this guy. I hear you. To me!
Ow! Fuck you.
I know you're got you now.
Stealth.
Stop playing and come out at once. I know you're here somewhere, scum.
I keep pressing the wrong button.
Stop playing and come out at once. I know you're here somewhere, scum? Stop playing and come out at once.
Stealth.
You think you're the first?
What the fuck? Damn it, I keep pressing the wrong button. Dude, this is gonna piss me off so much.
I know you're here somewhere, scum.
Stealth.
Come out at once. I know you're here somewhere, scum. Oh, I'll find you.
Okay, weird. Bottom left button.
Let's just see what happens if I...
Can I blink while doing that? That's kind of cool. I do enjoy poetic justice. Like, yeah, I've been butchering guards left and right. But if I just kill him, he becomes a martyr. Hey, buddy. How you feeling? Well, it doesn't look like he's going anywhere. Might as well get this over with. Based. In the Overseer backyard. Is it ethically inconsistent? Maybe. We may need to ponder that notion a bit more. In the meantime, rat mode activated. Nah. Maybe if we start getting like significantly more combat oriented. That goes nowhere. Okay. Well, then we definitely need to check out the kennels first. Then we go to the backyard. No. Nice try, game. Oh yeah, Fugue Feast. That does not seem like a societally stable solution. I'm gonna be real. The isometry of... Oh, wait, didn't we see that? Okay. Give me that. Imperial Decor Blade. Hell yeah. Litany on the White Cliff. From a series of Overseer invocations by High Overseer Abram Templeton. What a name. And I say to you, brothers, it is here that we make our stand as a righteous force against the growing darkness. It is here that we unite against the spirits of the unknown that would drag us screaming into the night, never to return to our homes, to our families. Together we will serve as a rod to those who would stray from the herd for the foggy gray wastes of the outsider. We will burn a bright fire with our virtuous actions that others will not lose their way, and to those who choose to wander beyond the walls of our home and far places, we will strike at them swiftly before they whisper to their neighbors, filling their hearts with strangeness and doubt. Oh. 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 Maybe I should have killed them. Oh. Yeah, I probably should. I don't really feel as bad about killing them. My girls. Campbell, I'm not sure how my predecessor operated, but from now on, if one of my girls tries to blackmail you, you send her back to me at the Golden Cat instead of concocting some plan on your own. I've had to replace 3 girls in as many months, and you can imagine the business of carnal pleasure isn't booming in this plague-stricken hole you call city. Madam Prudence. What the hell? Right, okay, so like if it's sex work, you know, that's one thing. If it's coerced, that is radically another.
Curse those fools in Coldridge for letting Corvo get away. Who knows what the man could do now? Hiram, or the Lord Regent, as he asks us to call him now, seems to have faith in all the Sokolov security devices he's put up all over the city, but I'm not so sure. At least the girl has been moved to a safe place. Visiting her twice a week has given me ample opportunity to inspect the facilities, as they say. So there's an upside, at least.
What did he mean by that? Fire. So I start blasting. I think, right, that was everything in this area stuff that we needed to. We got the rune. Yeah, okay. We can check out the candles now. Fire. Stealth. Fire. Good eatings. Loot cache. Taking the loot we've gathered and stashed it in an incinerator room. It's under the dead hounds, so nobody will dig around to find it. Look to your strictures to figure out the door code. Lying tongue, wandering, blah blah blah. Oh, okay. I trust you're devout and clever enough to figure it out. Oh, and do be mindful of rats. More and more have been gathering since Old Finn keeps forgetting to burn the hound corpses. Jesus. Burke. Oh, I do like loot. Oh. You see nothing. Not carrying more, does that fine. Lucius has fallen ill. I have gone to fetch some medicine for the hound, but meantime do not open his cage. He's prone to fits of violence and would endanger the other overseers in the building. Lever. Oh shit.
Damn it! Someone's down. Somewhere, scum.
Oh no.
A body. Someone will pay for this. I know you're here.
Oh. Fire. I killed the dog. Sad. Wolfhound is an interesting name. I think, maybe the first time around. Uh-oh. What are you gonna do about it? Huh? Oh, shit. Okay. I don't really believe in animal abuse. However, they clearly have gotten a taste for human. And there's really only one way of dealing with animals have become bloodthirsty. As tragic as that is. Why is a lever in the... what? You have it in the cage? How the fuck does that make any sense? We should definitely get possession next, though. Oh, that would be a shame, but right, folks? Oh, right. We need to go check out the virtues. Strictures, not virtues. Alright. Weirdly authoritarian for like how minimalist they do. Like it's brutalist, but without really much aesthetic, you know? Okay, the Wandering Gaze. Oh. Do they do it like first, second, third in the notes? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cool. Two, 1, 7. 2, 1, 7. Oh shit! What? Why it's not activating? That's one way to deal with rats, I guess. Bro shot my dog. I don't... Yeah, whatever. I ate rotten fruit. I don't think this guy's really concerned about his immune system. Why is that inside? That makes no sense. Ew. Hey, Brian. Dark. Dark. Oh, they even put them in order. Wait, I think they were already in order. I see. Fire. Ow! Shit. Okay. Huh. Yeah, maybe if I spent less murdering people. Alright, I think we've gotten everything that we can get.
Misery. Everywhere.
Real.
Such corruption. Such hypocrisy. Make me look on it no more.
Oh shit. Stealth. Got that dog in him. Oh, you think I can do trick shot? Oh. Got him. Nice. That was satisfying. Bro, just stay down. That was a very effective strategy. Verticality, man. I'd rather just, like, drop a grenade in there, you know?
So, that might be worth checking out.
Nice. Fire.
When I find you, it's going to be bad.
Yeah. I agree. I want what's in there. Stealth. We cleared it. I wonder what kind of strategy you would describe that as. Like, some players loot as they go, others clear out the whole area and then go. Okay, it's everything, yeah. Might be like a hound or two left. Yep, I was right. Like one more. Stealth. Delicious. 203. Again, a little turned around. Oh, it's up there. Alright, let's get to loot. You know where my sanctum is. I catch you loitering by the statue of Volga again. Cast out of the city. Last night was wonderful. I am right at this moment imagining your arms around me and your breath on my neck. I feared for our lives when your fellow overseers found us, but you proved resourceful as always. And no, I won't take your slurs and threats personally, for I know you were merely just throwing off any suspicions they might have had of us. I hope to see you again soon, perhaps in 2 nights when you leave once more. Alright, when did this game come out? I don't remember, but I think this might have predated the whole gay marriage thing. God, that was such a stupid culture war thing, and now we still got culture war crap going on. Better though. Just people being hateful. Dear Harold, I generally don't do this, but I came across a letter your parents sent when you were first taken to Wycliffe. Remember that we have rules in place to spare you the decision of trying to make contact with them. We can no longer walk amongst those we seek to protect. If you would at least read this letter to him, though your motives may be just, we know he's probably scared right now, and we are unable to be there for him. Son, we miss you. We're so sorry we can't come to you now, and take you from wherever they've stolen you away. Be strong, son. We know you will see your way through. Please remember us, and try to find us when you're free. We love you, Mama and Papa. Be warned. Berthold, I found one of our brothers attempting to put a package in the post boxes for the others to find. I believe it is evidence of your sister's involvement in witchcraft you spoke to me about. I attempted to stop him, but he insisted I would burn for her crimes if I was attempting to cover her deeds. You should warn her. See if the 2 of you can flee the city before they reach her. Your friend and brother. Damn. Not even the guards are getting it good. Conclusion is this city kind of sucks. Oh. Ugh. Oh, we didn't even. I forgot to read that. From a work detailing the 7 strictures. The first stricture: restrict the wondering gaze that looks hither and yonder for some flashing thing that easily catches a man's fancy in one moment, but brings calamity in the next. For the eyes are never tired of seeing, nor are they quick to spot illusion. A man whose gaze is corrupted is like a warped mirror that has traded beauty for ugliness and ugliness for beauty. Instead, fix your eyes on what is edifying and what is pure, and then you will be able to recognize the profane monuments of the outsider. Outsider's like mega boogeyman for society. Let's go. Floating tin brine. Delish. Oh. Someone's still alive. Where? Getting another shipment of tools to destroy these accursed bone charms. Though we managed to break down over a dozen last month, there are more coming in from all over Crystal. The things are remarkably resilient. I was asked, should we not tolerate the possession of simple bone charms among the populace? Surely this is a trivial matter, merely a cultural practice seen across the Isles, not as terrible as the creation and coveting of more complex occult ruins. Such an insidious question. This foolish distinction weakens our mission, while the stench of the outsider grows thick around us. Perhaps, as some claim, our ancestors tolerated these cursed practices during the times before our modern empire arose, to ease the lives of the lowliest serfs as they paved the roads to civilization. But there is no excuse for witchery in this brighter industrial age. Having educated the trials of many heretics myself, I swear that their eyes, as the clarity of pain took their lives, were grateful to be liberated. Interesting.
Not so long ago, Dunwall was a proud city. Once they are brought here, they never leave. The overseers always find the guild they seek.
What a setup. Concerning the crossbow, initially we thought it a great find when we came across some of the crossbows that the assassins had been using to harry our patrols. The models we found, however, have proven lacking. Swordsmen have greater accuracy in range. I swear theirs reload faster. I'm recommending that we stick with pistols and sabers and count this as a lesson where our strengths lie. It's a skill issue. Nice. Metaphysica Mysterium. Ooh. Excerpt from a longer banned work on supernatural ritual. It is said that we should not sully our hands when combating the forces of the void. My studies have been deemed heretical by my brothers, but the rewards have been invaluable. I have harnessed the same energies employed by the outsider and his accursed followers while avoiding their corruption. I will prescribe a twofold method in this text. Indirection. As the unwholesome powers of the Outseer use living flesh as a conduit, we can avoid being tainted by using the flesh of others instead. Containment. By using channels and barriers, we can focus these void energies into a raw state, shielding them from the perverse perspectives of the outsider. Oh. Mildly concerning. to see to it that this valve gets installed in that little supply depot down by the loading docks. And I've been grumbling about this thing for what be months now, as if there was anything of value on the other side of that door it's supposed to open. Keep quelling problems like this for me, and you just might make apprentice. Exploding hounds. Bartholomew, I've seen harnesses you've been devising in that workshop of yours. If you plan to strap explosives to my precious hounds and make living bonds out of them, you can count me out of your plan. I'm the master of the hounds here, and without my training, they'll never do as you request. Music box. Overseer Humphrey. I left you a copy of the ancient music so you might familiarize yourself with the principles I'm employing in this latest variation of Holger's device, or the music box, as the men call it. As you should know, it produces harmonies that render heretical energies, or magic, inert through counterbalancing mathematical principles. Read the book, and then make yourself useful by finding out some subjects to test it on. This city is choked with corruption and superstition, so I trust you won't have to look far. Oh. Oh, shit. That's problematic. That's very problematic.
We cannot doubt the effectiveness of Holger's device, or the mathematical beauty of the music itself. We've seen it in action against the forbidden practices too many times to deny it. But the question no one wishes to ask is the incantation itself black magic? The boxes are priceless, but what's inside?
Throughout the natural world, there are ripples that we can barely perceive with our senses, and ancient music permeating everything as a fundamental structural rule. Through it, you can work wonders without violating the natural world or begging favors from unfriendly spirits. Throughout my studies, I have found a 17-note scale derived from this phenomenon, and with the right equipment, those notes allow for astonishing effects. Not the least of these is the ability to calm the turbulence originating in the void, which we attribute to the outsider. Oh boy. There was a key in there. Where did it go? Go. Ooh. Supply depot thing. Given the distance of blank, the spiraling motion inward counterclockwise. that's going to be a problem.
Where have the overseers gone? They wade through chest-high waters with their hounds.
Albinos. Interesting. All the spheres. I see. Except from the diary of a known heretic seized before his execution. For most, the outsider is nothing but a child's tale meant to instill fear of that beyond the family, the community. When I was young, my mother and I were on the run, moving from one village or sea town to the next, camping in the woods for weeks, always with the cursed overseers at our backs. At night, she told me of her dreams, of the empty place where the outsider whispered to her. With each visit, her craft grew until she could see through the eyes of moths and unlock a door or latch from outside the house. I will find this empty place. Somehow, the key to open the void will fall into my hands. In time, I will learn the secret, and he will call to me as he called to her. Call me a heretic for my studies, drag me into your stone-cold cell, whip my flesh and put me on trial as apostate, burn my body to ash, but I will continue to seek the realm of which my mother spoke. It is my life's meaning. My stomach twisted as the engines of the odd vessel roared louder. It was creation of Orchado, third prefect from the Academy of Natural Philosophy. He was exhilarated, savoring each of the small craft's undulations. Orchado pulled a lever, and a great gout of smoke surrounded us. The smell of burning whale oil grew unbearable as the machine propelled itself upward. I was too afraid to look through the window, which suddenly didn't feel thick enough. As if knowing my thoughts, Overseer Brian looked at me and smiled. Recite some of the litany, my pupil. It will protect your heart from the turpitude of the void on our way to the outer spheres. Outer Worlds reference? Hog? Damn. Oh, right. The strictures. Wandering gaze. Oh, we already did that. The lying tongue. Restrict the lying tongue. That is like a spark in a man's mouth. It is such a little thing, yet from one spark an entire city may burn to the ground. Restless hands. Oh, we already did that. Roving feet. Restrict roving feet that love to trespass. They pay no heed to the boundary stones of other men's fields. They wander into foreign lands only to return with their souls blackened by iniquity. Where have you strayed that destruction now comes behind you? Would you walk across burning coals or broken glass? Then why do you prowl into the homes of honest men, or into the dens of hidden things? For the result is the same. You will fall into the void. Instead, rest your feet on a firm foundation, so that when the winds of the outsiders shriek against you, you will stand firm and not be overthrown. Rampant hunger. Restrict rampant hunger, or the intemperance will rise up among you like a virulent swarm, devouring everything wherever they go, even filth. For what goes into a man poisons him, and if a man eats filth, then filth is what he will vomit up. And for a morsel of meat, a glutton will sell his birthright, his friends, and his family. Wanton flesh. Restrict desires of the wanton flesh. Truly, there is no quicker means by which a man's entire life can be upheaved and sifted than the depreciations of uncontrolled desire. What avail is the concourse of a prostitute, the attention of a loose woman? Nothing. And what is the fruit of such unions? Only sorrow is born and misery is multiplied. Errant mind. Restrict an errant mind before it becomes fractious and divided. Can two enemies occupy the same body? Yes. No, for the first will direct it one way and the second another, until they stumble into a ditch and break their neck. Likewise, two contrary thoughts cannot abide in a man's mind, or he will become weak-willed and subject to any heresy. Well then. That's it? Lame. Lots of old rusty keys. Oh, I think my person's here. Ramino! Oh, I did not hit that water. That stuff. Oh, yep, there they are. Alright. I will be back in about an hour. Come on.